Are you British? Do you know what this game is? Do you not know who the Bitmap brothers are? I had a Brit last night not know this. I don't even know if he knows what fish and chips are. I don't know how he can consider himself British. This is by the Bitmap brothers. They made Speedball 2, which is arguably the greatest game ever made. They made Speedball 1, they made Z, they made the Chaos Engine. Like, there should be statues around London of the Bitmap brothers, not some prince or king. Or what did that prince do? Oh, he stole a bunch of art. Woo! No, the Bitmap brothers actually did some amazing stuff. And the reason I bring this up is we are playing a game that isn't Speedball 2, because Speedball 2 is the greatest game ever made. They made Speedball 1, which was pretty good, but then they really refined it in Speedball 2. So Speedball 2 is the greatest game ever made. It's not that, but it's this. And you may laugh and go, well, that looks bad. That looks rough. It is rough. But here's the thing. Here is the really, really cool thing. It's at the start of trying something. And that's what it looks like. It looks like it's rough. When you iterate and you try something with the community, it looks weird. Like we had some guy come into because we stream it so that we have a video of it and we can watch it later and talk about it. But someone came in and like, oh, it doesn't look like fun. Yeah, dude, because it's the early stages. We say it's a test. Like this is what game development looks like. Is you have this idea and you want to express it, and you're first learning how to execute on the idea and do it, which is what's happening here, and learning our tools, as well as having the idea of what you want to do. So what you need, and this is the important thing that's really hard for people to get, and which is why I say, like, if you're game dev and our community is helpful, is you need people who will test your stuff and look for the fun in it, not look for the warts in it. And that's what we do. We play this and we give them a bunch of feedback and ideas on it. And I was saying you should play if you've never played Speedball 2. I don't know why you wouldn't play Speedball 2. Like, that would be insanity to not play Speedball 2. Insanity. And it's on Steam now. I started playing it last night again. I gotta stop myself. But, like, this is how things work. Will it be the greatest game ever? We don't know. Will it get trashed at some point because it just never pulls together? Maybe. Like, you never know with things, right? But, like, if you want to see what game development looks like, is this what Khan did with the community update, right? It was like a year ago plus. God, if time flies, I don't know. It's a long time ago. And he's like, hey, I have these ideas and you want to do these things. And he learned how to do them. Some of them were bad. He got feedback from the community. Some of them were good. And he got feedback from the community. Some of them were decisive. And some of the community liked it. And some of them didn't. And it is bullshit to say, your design, half the people should hate it and half the people should love it. Or if somebody doesn't love this, it's a bad design. That's all fucking what suits say who've never actually designed something and worked with people. Sometimes it's just for you. Sometimes it's for everybody. And it all has to work and get through the iteration process and feedback process, right? And so we're actually making some changes to some of how things work with the community update coming up next. And so we play tested some yesterday, just with a very strange build, so that we could test it for the update coming. And that's what it's like. And this is why I hate when people attack early access, and I guess some stuff doesn't get out of early access, but literally IGN reviews early access games as, this doesn't feel complete, but I wear a tie. Like, okay, God, dude, it's an early access game. But this experimenting in public, I love. I love people iterating. I love people trying things. I love being able to play something really, really early. And the games I've gotten to play insanely early, especially the VR stuff, and then see it later. And it's this. Have you ever played Tilt Brush, which is an art program in VR, right? Did you know why it has that name? Because at first what you had to do was take a plane and tilt it, and then paint on that plane. It wasn't free roaming because they didn't have the headsets we had. And I saw this at a Facebook thing, and I was to them like, hey, come with me. I got something to show you. Right? Because you could see what they were working on was good and that they were really smart. And like, that's so much fun to be able to do that as somebody in that position. But it's also fun as the end, receiver of it, to get to participate in that and see something that early and that cool. Like, and you see that a lot now with some of the online games, right? Like Rust. Dear God, Rust was just rocks and zombies and naked men. And look where it is now. It's got more than rocks. Never give Gary a compliment. That's a good rule. But he knows what fish and chips are, though, by the way, I bet you. And he probably knows the Bitmap brothers, because they're the world's greatest. And they're not the world's greatest. But I'm telling you, Speedball 2, I am the world's greatest Speedball 2 player, which is maybe why I think it's the world's greatest game. But it's really good. And if you want to participate in those kind of early playtests of things and goof around or try things, because a bunch of people have tried the mod tools now. This guy looks familiar. He's in the game now. I can't put my finger on it where I know him from. But like people are just tossing in stuff and trying stuff, right? The tools are open up. You just have to ask for access. Yeah, and then there's a bunch of goofy stuff happening in the game now. And it's fun to see. And so, yeah, we will be playing that regularly now. And then we play like regular game after that and stuff. This is fun to see. I love seeing the birth of stuff and the ideas flowing where everything's a possibility and you haven't run into the, oh, this is really shitty and hard. All right, it's just work. I'll do it because it's the right thing. Yeah, because that's, when it says work, it's actually pretty fun too. It's when it's like, oh my God, what the hell do we do here? Because this is a real problem. And you cry. And you sleep on it. You drink. You eat pizza. You play games. that's not that bad either.